Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, traders. FOMC day. FOMC day. FOMC day. Will it be a rate cut? Will it be a rate cut? Will there be no change? I think no change is what's expected. Yeah, expected no change. So let's see what happens. I don't know what's going on with Kick here, man. Like, look at this. Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on this fucking platform soon. It doesn't work. These markets kind of stuck in a little bit of a. I don't mind longs, man. Really, I don't mind longs to take out this high. I don't mind longs. I like to wait till the market open. I don't mind shorts either, honestly. But you know, looking at this on the Russell, looking at this on the Russell. So what did we do? We made new lows. We gained this 4-hour swing here, then held, then pumped it, rejected it, and then second test rejected. So we've had two tests up here. So that, you know, this is kind of weak, a little bit weak. I think they could at least take this liquidity here. Kind of a double bottom at the bottom too. So the market's in kind of a tricky spot. Internal, it's all internal trend right now. We haven't gained anything on the smaller time frame yet. So if they do gain, I might take a long. Structure break coming up. We are at a spot for them to hold, but they did put in a lower high here. But we are at a spot for them to hold. I'd like to see them gain this 1 minute though first. FOMC could get a bit crazy. So, how are all of you, man? This is also a 5-minute gain. If it does gain this. I hope everyone's well. We're here a little bit early today. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of low volume today because everyone's kind of just waiting for this fucking FOMC. So, it might be a no trade day, honestly. I don't really love where the market's at, right? But we will take a long anyway. We will take a long, fuck it. If the situation presents itself. And then that would be it. Honestly. Or longs if we make new lows. I still like this area. 910. I've been talking about that area for a while, so if we do make new lows, I do like that area. Pretty serious rejection off that 4, so I don't know, man. So, you know, it's hard to know. Close to payout on this account. I won't short here either. So, you know, the shorts were from before, from like yesterday. Even this I wouldn't have shorted. This short was from yesterday. All right, I'm gonna let this market cook for a bit. There's super low volume here today, so it's, you know, I don't want to enter trades without volume. So we're playing the waiting game for a little bit. I'm gonna go for a quick smoke. I'll be right back. BDP, what's up, brother? No gain. What are your thoughts, man, today? I don't know, man. This market's we're kind of stuck. I think it's going to be kind of a low volume day today, man, because of the FOMC, right? It probably just be like, you know, we held down here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like it. Yeah, FOMC today, not till later though, right? So I don't know. I think we're gonna just grind sideways until then. It might be a no trade zone. You think we're gonna blast? Maybe later. Maybe at like 2 in the morning. Let's have a look at NQ. You barely gained the hourly, held internal gain on the hourly. I don't know, man. I think we may take out the lows here first. This doesn't look very promising for NQ. Where's VWAP? I don't have it on my charts. I guess I could add it. You guys like VWAP? $74.70. Yeah. I mean, that's not very far away from where we are right now, right? We're basically at VWAP then. But I think this takes the lows first, man. Honestly. I think we take this low. This swing low here first, this 4-hour low. I used to have it on my charts, but I don't know, man. It just I just like trading just price action, just straight price action. I don't like to have anything on the chart. Yeah, this honestly might be a no trade day for Jay. I don't like where Russell is. Russell's failed this hourly and then rejected hard off it. So I think we make new lows and then just see what happens. I don't even really like maybe a scalp or something, but I don't even really like taking longs there. We may sweep the whole thing. Like we may sweep these lows. You know, like this level is super tested, man. There's not much liquidity there anymore, so it'd be pretty easy, I think, for them to just dump it. It gets better. No trades today, unless we gain on something. I won't be taking a trade. If we make new lows here, I'll look for longs. That's like super low though, right? Like I think we might come down to here. I have this 29.10 level on Russell. This account's very close to payout too. It's 800 bucks away, so we're close. What I'm going to start doing for these accounts is not take payout, and then every time we hit payout, I'm going to buy another account, and then get that account to payout. Or maybe I'll buy maybe what I'll do is I'll buy 5 accounts and then try to pass whatever, and then just copy trade them. Whatever gets passed gets passed. Like we do the normal way. I'm hesitant to take payout. Last time I took payout and then I blew up the accounts right after, like the week after, because I lost the buffer. You know, I want to build up like a $5,000, fucking 5 or 10 grand buffer, just so I don't have to fucking worry about it, you know? Netflix. Check it out. Blasted the gap, yeah. Tested this. Yeah, tested this untested level here. Yeah, it is interesting. I would think that would hold. You know, where are they going to take it? This next swing is tested, so it would be down here. It's pretty low, dude, for Netflix. Wow, what a wild move this had. Jeez. What's going on, Craftsman? Yeah, it's at this monthly. This monthly is tested though, so. And then this is, yeah, the monthly. This is an interesting spot to hold for sure, I would think. This lines up with a lot of shit. You know, previous highs, monthly swing. Yeah, if they don't hold that, I would think that we're going here. Usually the levels, even on the small time frame, they just line up with the bigger time frame stuff too, right? When you see like a nice untested level, it's usually lining up with something more important. A little bit of selling pressure on the markets here. Russell making new lows. ES making new lows. Tough to take trades here though. Like you can't short this here. Like the shorts were up here, right? Way back here. So it's a little rough now. We're already at the PT spot. I didn't put much work into the Discord today, and then we had another scammer try to go in there and scam people. Fuck, man, I gotta get that sorted out. I spent 3 hours with it yesterday. Maybe tomorrow I'll sit down with it again. TCS. You already took one PT here? We've cleared the monthly now. So it's probably a good idea to take a PT if you haven't. Like we're in liquidity, right? So this is the PT spot. If you haven't taken a PT, can't see the chart. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. This is the PT spot if you haven't taken a PT yet. Took very small. Okay, this is the next spot. This big gap right here. This bottom of this range and this swing here is the next spot. The next big spot. You could take a PT also just on a clear of this. Like as soon as they clear that, take another PT. When they get up to here, take another PT. And then up here would be the last PT. And then maybe leave a small runner for up if they do up here. But they're gonna be, yeah, good. They're gonna be pulling it back, right, at some point. So, you know, you can always do re-ads after. Yeah, it's kind of how I oh, excuse me. It's kind of how I would chart it. Oh, the low volume grinder. What a grinder. What a grinder it's going to be today. Just a low volume grind. Everybody just waiting to hear what's going to happen. Are they going to raise rates? Are they going to lose rates? Hype, sure. Little gain here on the 1 minute for yeah, I don't even like that. A little bit of a gain. I don't love it though, man, really. I'm waiting till the market opens before taking any trades today. Hyper liquid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hyper liquid. Let's just look at the 4 hour here. You know. Okay, I think we're headed down here for hyper liquid. Let me just have a look at the 4 hour when it pops up here. Yeah, this has been looking, it's been looking a little shitty since we attempted to make new highs and didn't have 4 hour closes above, and then took out the 4 hour swing. Here we had 4 hour closes below, right here. So even on this pump back, you could have gotten involved there. Just look at the daily here for a second. Same with the daily, right? The daily pumped, didn't have daily closes above. That's real bearish, right? They held this, made a lower high after taking liquidity, and then re-lost the daily. So this is headed down, right? Next level is this. So down in that range. The bottom of this is tested. Bottom of that is tested. So I would just be looking at the top of this. Just kind of look at this whole range. Just look at this range. I believe that's the weekly swing too. Yeah, that's the weekly swing. So look at the liquidity underneath this weekly candle. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Maybe, but I don't know. Not the way that crypto is looking, man. The problem with this is they didn't gain here, right? Like they didn't gain. So this is very weak. Could they hold here? They could, but you know, I don't like how they did that. So they could easily fall apart here too. A much riskier trade. If they close this up here, then yeah, it would be a totally different story. Like if they had closes at like 82 or something like that. But because they rejected that so hard, it's you know, it doesn't look very good. And then they re-lost the daily here on the inside. So I don't know. I would think that they're going to take this low. At the very least, they're going to take that low. This. And then probably the liquidity here, like the liquidity right here. There's liquidity here, right? You see how it went higher. The candles were like higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. That's liquidity. So there's lots of liquidity here. Hood. Yeah, like I said, Crossman, if we closed up here, it would be a totally different story. If we closed up here and then they brought it all the way back, that would be a much better trade. But if you want to get long on this, I'd be much more comfortable waiting until this gains. You know, wait till this gains and then try to get involved. But to trade here is just way more risky, right? Because they gave you a sell sign here, right? So doesn't look the greatest. Hood on the watch list. Oh yeah, they had the weekly gain back here. Pushing up on the weekly. Nice move off it. I don't really love where they stopped it. Just have a look here. Yeah, I don't love that. I like this better. I like this better down here. I know this is just a 15-minute chart, but let me just look and see where that lines up on like the daily. Yeah, it's the daily untested down there. I just don't love where they held this. This is it's a move on liquidity, right? So they could move lower. They didn't really get down to the level where they should have. Move on liquidity. So of course there's going to be a move on liquidity. I really think that they should get down there though. They gain the 4 hour yet? Obviously, if they gain this 4 hour, then you know we can. I would be turning into a bull then. This is also important not to start closing underneath. Right? So if they can hold this, and then start gaining, maybe have a pullback or something, but like no more closes below this. Looks okay. But honestly, I don't really love where they stopped it. I would have liked it better if they took the liquidity underneath this and tagged this level. That would be the A1 trade. Yeah, the bottom of this 4 hour is not really tested. The bottom of this, it's not really tested. So do that around 85. I mean, they got pretty close. Yeah, let's see if they can gain above this 4 hour swing. Pretty easy swing to gain. Not too far. Yeah, boys. Nice. I'm still holding on to my Tesla like a fucking chump. I don't really trade the long-term portfolio like I should. I kind of just buy stock and leave it in there. I really should pay more attention to like trading on it. So I talked to the coder guy about the bot. There's some serious like logic problems with that thing so far. It's like I started looking through it today and I was like, dude, like every fucking trade is wrong. So I had a meeting with the guy and I was like, man, like there's some serious logic issues. Let's just bring it back to basics, like 4 hour continuations and 15-minute gains. That's it. That's all we're looking at. Just 4 hour continuations, 15-minute gains. Let's just get that right. Gains or losses. CPI at open. I didn't see any relevant news here. Oh, odd CPI. I don't know. Odd CPI doesn't really matter. None of the news really matters, I don't think, but especially Australia, I don't think matters too much. More sell pressure coming in. Craftsman, I'm going to give you a moderator, yeah, for the Discord once it's all set up. You and Cool can be moderators. Oh yeah. Oh god, we're tired. Market intent. I'm gonna have a quick cigarette before market opens. We're looking for a sweep here, man. We're looking for a new low below this 4-hour swing, and then we can look at scalp longs. But honestly, I think that we're headed to below this. So no longs until we make new lows here first, and then we can look at scalp longs. But major long shouldn't be until we make new lows below that, and then really closer to like this, the 2910 region, 2910 2905. I'll fire in some pot shots in there. All right, be back in a minute. Already moderator, yeah, but all the positions are changing. I think I don't think you are even right now. I think I was halfway through it. I just gave up for a while because I was tired. A little bit of a gain here on these markets on the 1 minute. Not buying it though. Oh, Bitcoin. What's going to happen to Bitcoin, man? Whew. Look out below. Are you guys DCAing Bitcoin? BDP, are you DCAing yet in Bitcoin? Or are you waiting for like some kind of serious gain? I can't help but to DCA. Every time we make a new low, I just buy a little bit more. A little bit of a gain here on Russell, and most likely on the other markets too. On the 1 minute. The market open in 4 minutes. So 5 minute gain also on Russell. Probably on ES too, I'm sure. Yeah, 5 minute gain on ES, 5 minute gain on NQ probably. NQ doesn't look as good. ES gained. It's the retest. What's going on, Cool? Welcome in, brother. Let's pump these markets. Maybe. I think we're gonna dump for somewhere. I'd like to see this below this 4 hour. And Q, there's not really a setup, man. This is all internal. Second test on this, you know, third test even. So it's not main trend. It's not main trend. You know, this is. I don't know. It's just not, you know. With FOMC today too, I bet it's just going to be a lot of A lot of back and forth, man. All right, here's the open. Swept the lows. Didn't quite get to where I want it to though. Look to see a new 4-hour low here. Just be right back. Didn't quite take the 4-hour liquidity. So honestly, I still don't like it really. Looking at places to short this.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it, but I don't want you to be sad. I want you to be amazed that anyone has ever had a chance to be here.
Okay, I'm gonna start taking shorts. Just two, small position. I'd still like to see a new 4-hour low. $29.10, yeah, exactly cool. Could be wrong though, you know, you never know. All right, a little bit of sell pressure coming in. See if they hold this. This could trap people here, man, because they did have a decent gain, right? It's just where they're holding it is shit. They made a lower 4-hour high. You know, they made a low. They didn't make a 4-hour high, right? So it's, if they don't make a high, they should make a low. I bet a lot of people are going to get trapped here, because this is a, you know, it's a decent gain, right? Gained on the 1 minute, gained on the 5 minute, holding this 4-hour, or holding this hourly. What? Should have put more than just 2 fucking contracts. I might have an opportunity to put in a bit more. Okay, one more.
Order filled.
I'll add a few more if they make new highs.
Order filled.
Okay, adding a couple more. All right. Four short now. Let's go. New 4-hour low. Dump it. I'm gonna take one off here.
Order filled.
Take another one off.
Order filled.
51 in profit so far. We're looking for 4-hour lows here though. Let's go. They've lost the 1 minute on the internal now. Okay, re-adding some in here.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, Riads are in 4 short. New 4-hour lows coming. I'm gonna take one off. I don't know, missed it. Okay, I'm going to take one more off in range here. Just a little bit further. All right. One off in range. Come on, man. Dump it. We'll take another one off at the swing low here. Hey, other one off. $100 on the day so far. We're looking for 4-hour lows here. New 4-hour lows. It's starting to look kind of shit, you know? This is trapping people hard. Second test now on this 5-minute. We should see new lows. Holding, yeah. Trying to hold it. No more Riads for me. No more Riads in this range. If we go higher and test up here, then I will. Trying to hold this, man. No more re-ads here. I'll re-ad on the sweep. If they sweep it. See, internal liquidity. I think they might sweep it first. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's a big rejection off the inside range, so we'll see. NQ new lows. Sell pressure. Sell pressure NQ and ES. That doesn't look very, very bullish, man, to me. YM sell pressure too. Yeah, I don't really watch the YM too much, but I would imagine. Thing looking kind of a bit dumpy. Looking a bit dumpy. Down 1%. Wow. Yeah, this looks like it's new 4-hour low is coming. I should have re-added. You know my rules though. One re-add. That's it. Keeps you out of trouble, man. Really. Yeah, we hold this. We're gonna have two. We're gonna have one PT at the 4-hour low, or like soon, and then one PT for down here, and I'll hold it. I'll chase it down. Okay, I'm taking it off here at the 4-hour low. Okay, just runner left. The runner is going to be honestly for down here, man. And I'll chase it down. 135 on the day, 45 in open. Put the buy stop in there. We're going to chase this down though. I'm not going to give it back, right? So, and there won't be any more trading after this either, right? This is the 4-hour low. This is profit taking. More selling. We're gonna move up the stop. Oh shit. Move the stop up to the 5-minute candle. 45, we take it off. Take it off here, man, really. We just made a 4-hour low. Let's close it. That's it, man. 191 on the day. I should have made a little bit more because I should have had the. I should just do what my plan is, right? I was always saying new 4-hour low. We should have been taking one off at 4-hour low. Honestly, I think this is going down here, so I should have a runner that goes there. You know what I mean? I just don't know why. I always want to push my positions out early. It's always a problem that I've had for my whole life. Can still make money, you know what I mean? But like, I always end up missing out on like the big money. And I'm because I'm in this prop firm shit. Like you can't. I got it like trained me now. Like I don't want to have things go against me. You know. So if you're up $200, like I don't want it. I don't want that to go against me. So that's why I'm really looking forward to like when I won't have this fucking trailing stop to anymore to deal with, or this trailing, you know, liquidation. Can maybe get a little bit more looser on my runners. This could pump a little bit now because we made it a 4-hour low. So this is a good place to be taking PTs. That's going to be it for trading for today. You know, today was a little longer than normal. Yesterday was 3 minutes. Literally 3 minutes. You see, I was telling you guys that this was going to trap people, right? It's classic trap, man. When they put in a move like this and they didn't make a 4-hour high, and then they go to the 4-hour low and they don't sweep it yet, but then they put in a move like this. That's to trap people, man. Like there's more novice traders that would be taking trades there. I used to all the time, man. So that's why I know. You know what I mean? For sure. That's why I know. I know that's at this point in my trading career, I know that's a fucking trap. So it's good to be able to see that stuff, you know. NQES, this should all make new lows. ES might hold this. Kind of at a spot for ES. But because they rejected this so hard, I don't know. Regardless, I'm done trading today. Look, the dump continues. See? But what the hell, that would have been good. I took my positions off like up here. You know? Here is where I took my positions. This is the last trade I took. I could have made an extra like $100. This is going to new lows, like lower than this. It's probably going down here, like we've been talking about for a week. Look for a counter trend trade when it sweeps this liquidity here. Even now, you could take a counter trend trade. Like if it gains this, that you could even take a counter trend trade there, because it is taking liquidity on the 4 hour. So you could trade this from a bounce here to up here. But at this point, we finished. We finished for the day. 191. 191. $700 until pass. Maybe this week. Maybe next week. But like I said, I'm not even going to be taking. Really? Holy 25%. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. That's nuts. Holy shit. Wow. That is crazy, dude. Wow. A good area to buy it. Wow, it's a 40% from the top, man. This is an index? Like this is the index for like. Yeah. I was calling the zone, I believe. Yeah, that's what I'm on. It's the Nike T25. It's 20% move down from the top. This is a very good area to buy though. Really. This is untested. It's either there or there. It's either there or there. This is a decent area for it to bounce. Yeah. I know, man. Like at this point, I know what's going on with trading. I should have way more money than I do. You know what I mean? I really should. But I'm a way better technical analysis. I'm way better at technical analysis than trading. I still make money trading. So it's like, I'm not making peanuts. You know, it's like, I'm still making every day. I make $200. And that's just in this. Like I have other trades going on too, right? Where I'm making money. So I do make money trading, but like, for what technical analysis I know and how I'm pretty locked in with the technical analysis, I should be fucking millionaire. You know what I mean? I should be multi-millionaire, but you know, I'm not, because trading hard, yo. But it's all right. I'm not very greedy, and I'm happy to be able to just be profitable. It's fine. So that's going to be it. Is there any charts that you guys want me to see other than those ones that we just looked at from Cool? Look for a counter trend trade here. There will be opportunity probably to short this again if you're playing the 2000. Like this is not holding, you know, maybe, but I seriously would doubt that this is gonna hold. So if they do bounce this, I would be shorting this region for this move, and then look for them to take the liquidity here. And if they really push it to the levels around here. But better to make your trades at the start of the day, not now. So we're gonna leave it there. Thank you guys all for stopping in. If you guys have questions on trading, make sure you join the Discord. I'm revamping it, so it's gonna be a little bit nicer. I'm gonna set it up with bots, so we'll have all the information coming in there on like on the numbers, right? On the numbers for like what news events is coming in and stuff like that. I figured out a way to how to do it, so we'll get that all set up so it's coming into a channel there, so we can just look at the Discord for whatever we need. Yeah, so that's coming down the pipe. The trading bot also coming down the pipe. Trading bot is gonna take some fucking work. It might be months. NG, I can look at NG before I go. They gained. Let's look at this daily. Have some lines on here, yeah. Yeah. So, what did I say? You know, I really don't like where they're stopping this right there. So this is just a play on like this is liquidity, right? There's liquidity here, so they're gonna pump this off liquidity, and then what? There's a gap here. I'd be much more keen on this level down here. I'd be much more keen on that if they stop there. Right now, this is a play on liquidity. So it doesn't mean that there's not a trade here to happen, right? There probably is, but they didn't really give you that much of an opportunity. Like they've already tested the gain, right? They gained here and then they tested it, so you know we're off to the races now. So we'll see what happens. There's a gap here, kind of be where I'd be looking to short it. Big gap there, yeah. I'd be looking for a move into that gap and then short. So up until then. They could also just like take the liquidity here and then dump it, or take the liquidity here and then dump it. But yeah, this was a decent setup. It's a decent setup, but they didn't really tag it good, right? And they opened it with a gap, you know what I mean? So that's tough when they do like that. And they didn't test it that good, so. But I think we're off to the races now, up until this gap. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you guys all for stopping in. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.